to go. So we are going to head down to the finals of wsgauTo versus Prackalakin. Alrighty, good to go here. So what are we looking at? This matchup seems like it's a little bit on the auto side. You know, we've seen the Xena deck. The Xena deck seems a little bit tougher on the speed. They're not going to be able to do as much damage, but they also have cards like Exploit and more interaction. I'd be a little worried about from the Xenon side that they have too much creature removal that is just kind of blanks against the combo deck. What do you think about this matchup?
Oh, absolutely. I think whilst it's nice that Prac has the exploits to like pick off potential key combo pieces, uh and it is true that if they are able to put together like an hourglass situation, that they could definitely ramp out really quickly and just overwhelm auto with big units. But I still think it's probably auto's matchup to because uh things they don't really care about stuff like removal or speaking circles or most of what Prac is trying to do.
Right,
Um,
exactly. Now, two vine grafters is a good way to start, or you know, two
yeah,
a vine grafter and a darkwater vines, but two quick units here is a good way to start getting that pressure down.
absolutely. Uh, Unfortunately, the Vine Graft, just taking a quick peek at Prac's market, unfortunately, they don't have something like the Toll of Warfare to
Mhm.
perhaps snipe machinations out of Otto's hand. It's a lot of interaction. Well, it's pretty much all interactionness of that crawl. So unfortunately the Vine Graft they're probably just looking to play out all their units
Yeah, that's what
instead
it
of
seems like,
marketing with the Vine
and
Grafters.
that's a good way to start. I mean, 2-1-2-2-2-2, all with regen is the place to start here. Start putting that pressure on; it adds up. Let's see if it's enough, though. All right, so Otto's got more than enough cards in hand thanks to these Gate Crash Troopers. Um, They're going to start off with the Suffocate. Of course, the regen doesn't care about the Suffocate. It does stop the Vara's favor, but we're going to see one of those die, and then we're going to see a market access with the Ixton Merchant. What's the first thing that auto grabs here? I got Tesseract's
Yep,
Technique.
makes sense. I don't think since they can't fire off the combo, well, they're not guaranteed to fire off the combo next turn due to the lack of the machinations. They don't want to have the overloader um in hand as a liability,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's really a Dianglo arson type situation here.
Just drove into a Silex here. Go to Merchant again this turn. Prax got Ascendant Agent, a Vara Limitless, and a Treasure Trove in hand.
Okay.
Now
Okay,
grabbing
so
that
they are going for
Overloader.
the overload now.
Did they
Interesting.
have a way on the next turn? They don't have a way to get the last piece, correct?
They do not, unfortunately.
So Prax's going to take care of that blocker and you keep the pressure on. They're going to put Auto down to 7 here.
And yep, and the
Here comes the
power for
Vara.
our
And
limitless.
this is going to
So
be
we're
or down to 5 because of the Vara. That's lethal
ooh, and
next
that's
turn.
not quite it. They could, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So they can still pump their power. So this is going to be able to use Treasure Trove to see if you can blind draw into good here.
Machinations or
Exploit. That'll
explode.
give you another look. Get another Treasure Trove. There's the Machinations.
Whoa!
Is this enough though? You do
Oh,
4?
I don't think so. No, unfortunately.
Oh, I can't believe they found the Machinations, but
I just
it's not
could
going to be
not
enough
dig
though.
deep enough.
Oh, got me really
Ooh.
excited there for a second. Did finally draw into that Machinations, but unfortunately just didn't have enough life to work with there. So Prackalakin's going to take game 1 there. Just that nice curve out there of Unit, 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 and then removing all the blockers. Kind of a nice combo there. So what they had the three vines, and then they had two suffocates to take care of the two blockers there. So well played there by Prackalakin to take that one. Let's see if Otto can turn it around this time. All right, let's see. Otto looking in a hand of 1 power, a Beseech the Throne, a Seek Power, a Wisdom, Merchant, Dazzle, and Hardiness. And on the other side, tell the players that they can go. Don't want them. They're good. All right. On the other side, we see Prackalakin keeping a hand of 3 power, a Suffocate, a Vines, double Exploit, and Katra. So the 2 exploits is going to be pretty good here. You know, it's interesting that last game, however, we've talked about Suffocate being a dead card in the matchup, but Suffocate actually got rid of 2 3/3 blockers that last game and allowed Prackalakin to keep pressure going. So it's actually kind of relevant in game 1.
Absolutely.
So do we see...
Yep. Probably fire off the
That's what I was going to say, but we're actually going to get the 2 vines down first, and then I assume they're going to start firing off exploits starting next.
Makes sense.
Gotta get some pressure going. I say as it's a pair of 1/1s, but you know what I mean.
Once they become 2/1s, it'll be slightly.
There you go. All right, this exploit's going to get dazzled. So interestingly, because of the dazzle, it actually prevents the plunder and the pump on the vines. So gonna keep him as 1/1s for now. Knock Otto down to 24.
Question is, does Otto exploit here in return? Okay. Throws first. Draw.
Okay, Otto does not exploit, so they're just gonna keep drawing.
Okay.
Keep setting up their power. Keep drawing cards.
Plunders away the exploit. Yeah, I can see that just to make sure that you can draw into your power, but probably taking the. Ooh. I'm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Taking the hardiness. Okay.
Yeah, just to prevent, like, I guess a very quick kill, maybe not the next turn, but on turn 6. And yeah, as we see here, the merchant being drawn.
Okay. Otto gonna start off with the wisdom. That's gonna draw machinations and a seek power.
Setting up for the turn 7.
Yeah,
win.
turn 7. Now, right now, if nothing changes, Otto can do that. They're not dead in 2 turns. They have the power they need, and they have the cards they need. Prackalakin does not have exploit in hand, and they don't have enough damage right now to kill Otto. So, if I'm reading this right, Prack has this next turn to disrupt this, or Otto wins on their next turn. And that's a sigil off the top for Prack. That's not enough.
Oh no.
Here's Katra, but that doesn't matter. Okay, gonna play out a power here, gonna gain some health. Goes up to 26. Otto's gonna block. Otto's gonna go to 14, but here comes Overloader Machinations. Right. Let's see it.
They already have the Pyrotech
in hand. They already have the Pyrotech in hand, so they don't even need to draw anything. Okay, there you go. Gonna play out that Machinations, gonna draw some cards, but here's a lethal Pyrotech right here. Okay, 64 damage. Otto's gonna take that one. Had just enough time to combo off there. Congrats, Otto, winning that one. So we're at 1 game apiece. This is what we play for. Game 3 in the finals, in the championship. Okay, now here you go, Stormguard. You can say your phrase. This one is for actual all the marbles this time.
All the marbles.
All of the marbles.
Absolutely all the marbles. Oh my god. Honestly, this top 4 bracket has been absolutely, like, biting. It's been 2-1s all throughout. It's just super close all the way around. Ooh, okay. No primal influence.
Alrighty, let's see what we got. Game 3. In the finals, Combo versus Xenon Ramp. Otto's looking at a no primal hand, but they've got Beseech the Throne, we've got Pyrotech in hand, and a Vara's Favor. On the other side, we've got Prackalakin with 4 power in hand, a Krenadin Merchant, a Vara Limitless, and a Dark Water Vines. Okay. Let's make it happen. Okay. Prackalakin going to start off with a 1/1 Vines. Get that damage going early. Otto, look at that primal influence right off the top. Had it the whole time. Play out a Skycrag Silex here. Prack's going to attack for 2. But no follow-up play for Prack.
Unfortunate. Does Prack have an exploit in hand right now?
They do not. Nope. Send an agent, a Krenadin Merchant, and a Vara Limitless. So a little ways away from casting that Vara. We'll have to think about what they grab with that Merchant.
Agent's not bad in conjunction with if Otto tries to go for like an early win through Overloader and Hardiness. But
Hourglass is a good draw off the top. That's going to help ramp things up pretty quickly. Dazzle here for Otto. Let's see if they grab another primal. They do. They needed that second primal for that Dazzle. Although they play out that Shadow Sigil there to get to 2 Shadow, but that means they do not have Dazzle held up right now. Relevant at all at this point. I assume that Dazzle they just want to hold on to protect the combo, but maybe that was fancy trying to hide the pause, play out the other shadow so that there's not a pause so Prackalakin doesn't know they have a Dazzle in hand.
Sense.
That would be next level plays.
It's not. Yeah. Dazzle is really helpful though, because now Prack needs 2 exploits to be able to disrupt them. Krenadin Merchant, what would Krenadin be? Appropriator, I guess, or the Slime Spitter Slug just to start pressuring.
All right, gonna take out that Merchant. I don't think they grabbed anything there. But now they have, yeah, they didn't. Now they have another Merchant. Are they gonna grab anything this time? This time they are. They're going to grab a Krull here.
Roll and find another Merchant?
Attack that Merchant. Are they going to do anything with this one? Hey, Drosla, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. I know everyone was seeing this in 5 minutes, but we're in the game 3 of the final, so exciting time to join. Welcome, everybody, from Drosla's stream here. Let's see if Otto can combo Prackalakin out for the championship. Right, this is a lot of damage. Otto's going to use this Dazzle proactively to save some health here. They're going to take 6, and that's going to put him to 12. So that's facing down lethal as is.
And Otto can find a Machinations with the Realign the Stars. The problem here is that they don't have any kind of market access right now.
You're right, they don't. And that Hardiness, do they have any way to stay alive here?
They can Pyrotech Explosion.
Yeah, you have to Explosion a unit.
Which...
Okay, and that'll put you to 3. But then... at 3 health, your Machinations isn't great. Here's your Vara. Oh, and here's the Exploit. Ouch. And that's going to do it. Okay, congratulations to Prackalakin. Very well played for that tournament. Ended that one in a flurry of spells there, but condolences for Otto. Very well played. Secret Weaver, thank you so much for the follow. Let's bring it back to the booth here. So congratulations, Prackalakin, our winner. That's a first trophy for Prackalakin. They're going to shoot up the leader.